Hi, I'm Spencer Jones.
I'm Charlie Campbell.
Welcome to this week's edition of Nauset News. We're going to start you off with a few announcements. So Nauset Wednesday will be on Saturday, April 29th. We are seeking volunteers for cleanup projects in the Outer Cape regions on beaches, harbors, and yards of homebound and elderly families, to name a few. Last year we had 150 volunteers. This year we are hoping to double that number.
Wow.
The day is scheduled to last from about 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Lunch will be provided and raffle prizes will be awarded. The Orleans Elementary School Parent-Teacher Committee is sponsoring their third annual spring fundraiser, May 6th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They are looking for volunteers to assist from bounce houses, food and game stations, and much more. If you are interested, please contact Miss Samantha Romer, and her email and contact information is on the Nauset Daily Bulletin website. And to the class of 2018, the warranty on your student iPad expires on June 10th, 2017, and the cost to replace a broken or cracked screen will increase from $120, and that was originally $30. We strongly recommend that if you have a cracked screen, you bring it to the IT office, which is in B202, to get it repaired before that date, and loaners will be provided. And as always, there are lots of clubs on different days and different activities, and you can see a full list of them on the Nauset Bulletin on the Nauset Regional High School website. And now over to Charlie Campbell for this show's lineup.
All right, this week's lineup. Your top story will be done by Shay Kuna. The High Five Student of the Week will be done by Tori Shee, interviewing Corinne Monger. Sports will be done by Parker Cameron. Things to Do will be done by Tori Shee and Abby Wright. The Talent Search of the Week will be done by Anthony McCulloch Howard, interviewing a member of one of the spring drama productions. The Health Tip will be done by Brendan Caslow. Political Spotlight, Jack Hour. Fashion will be done by myself and Tim Palero. The Special Report will be done by Anthony Adelizi. And lastly, Student Council will be done by Lily Merrill. Excuse me.
All right, well, thank you, Charlie. And as always, I'm Spencer Jones.
I'm Charlie Campbell.
And hope you enjoyed today's show and have a great week.
I'm Shay Kuna with your top story. Today I'll be covering the third annual movie project contest. This project was put together by Barbara Lavoine 3 years ago, and already we're having more participants this year than any year before. I'd like to talk with Mrs. McCulley, the TV and video producer here at Nauset, about some of the rules for how to win this contest. So here we have Mrs. McCulley, who is the video and TV producer here at Nauset, and we're going to ask her some questions about exactly what is this contest and some specifications about how to win and some restrictions. So, Mrs. McCulley, what are some of the most basic rules you need to understand if you're going to be part of this project?
Okay, well, first of all, Barbara Lavoine, who put this together 3 years ago, she wanted it to be very creative, artistic, and open, and so she didn't really actually have many restrictions, but the two that are important, the time limitation and being school appropriate as far as the content. So, so just remember that, that's easy, school appropriate content, and also the time restriction, 3 to 8 minutes.
Okay, good to know, thank you.
You're welcome.
And what are some possible topics you'd like to see?
Well, I know with my students in the video room, this year we're leaning towards the mystery movie, which they do a great job with. They're very creative and they always have super plots. And then the other one that many of the students really enjoy is the music video.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so, but last year the winner was, I don't know if you mentioned this earlier in your report, was a public service announcement that some of the students did, a group of students where they went around the campus and did a PSA actually on Nauset Regional High School and why attend Nauset. And that ended up being the winning video.
Wow, great. And to wrap it up, exactly how will the winner be decided at the end of this all project?
Well, according to this year's contest, it's going to be different. The last 2 years there was a panel of judges, and this year it's going to be online judging so that your families can vote, your friends can vote, people in the community, so everything's going to be online voting, and that's my understanding.
Great, so very open, accessible to everyone. That's great to hear. All right, thank you very much for being on our section here, and let's find some other people who took part in this last year. So here we have Tori Shee, one of the members of the winning project last year, with some inside information about how it exactly goes on. So Tori, your project was on the tour of the school, right?
Yes.
What parts of the school did you highlight in your tour there?
So we highlighted how Nauset has an open campus, which is a lot different from other high schools on Cape.
Exactly.
And we also talked a lot about the smaller class sizes and how students can get a connection with the majority of their teachers. Yeah.
Great, that's really important. So we all know how to get in, and we all know what topics we can make our projects on, but what exactly did you get when you won last year?
Well, every person in the group got tickets to a movie of their choice, and then you got a t-shirt that said like the movie contest on it, and you got a little plaque that had like your name and
Oh,
a
really?
little certificate.
Well, a fitting reward for a fitting project. That makes sense. This has been your top story. I'm Shay Kuna. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Parker Cameron, and this is this week's Nauset Sports. We are now well into the spring season, and here the spring sports lineup. We have baseball, girls golf, lacrosse, sailing, softball, tennis, and track. First, we're going to talk about some athletes to keep an eye out for this season. One athlete in particular is Chase Holm, a Nauset lacrosse player. Chase is in his second year of Nauset lacrosse and is known for his speed and good stick skills. Another Nauset athlete to look at this season is our very own Tori Shee. In her third year on the Nauset girls varsity golf team, Tori has earned her coveted number 1 position as a top golfer since her freshman year. She credits her job at Eastward Ho Country Club and her time spent golfing during the summers as giving her the edge. In track, look out for Madikit Nobili and Tara Ellard. They are dangerous combination that will cross the finish line first in any race you throw at them. In baseball, the Chisholm brothers will be back at it again in their senior year. Will McLabarge will be versatile and on hand for various positions. Finally, we'd like to wish this new sailing coach, Alexis Matheson, good luck at the helm as the new head coach of the sailing team with her dad Mark as the assistant. I'm Parker Cameron, and this has been this week's Nauset Sports. Hope to see you at one of the games, and remember the complete schedule can be found at nausetsports.org.
Hi, I'm Brendan Kazel here with the health tip of the week. With spring sports underway, the competition is the only thing getting hotter. The weather is also warming up, and it won't be long before a beverage will be necessary. Most of us nowadays prefer a colorful, flavorful sports drink during our workout. But do we really need all these electrolytes in our body, or will water suffice? The answer is yes. Your body would prefer a sports drink, as long as you're going to be physically working out for more than 60 minutes. Or it can be a little bit less time, but as long as you're working out very intensely. If you're just playing a pickup game of basketball or going for a light jog, then water will definitely be fine, and you'd be better off with water if that's all you're doing. Water provides no sodium, which helps the body hold on to water and helps fluid get to the right places in the body, like muscles and the blood. For harder, longer duration workouts, it's important to get enough fluid during a session, and flavor helps you keep on drinking. As far as energy drinks like Monster, Red Bull, and Rockstar, they are a very big NO when it comes to sports. The sugar content is very high, and they provide way too much caffeine, causing your body to shut down later on. In addition, an ingredient called taurine can be found in these drinks, and research suggests that instead of a pick-me-up, it has a sedative effect on the brain. In conclusion, water is good for a lighter workout, but a sports drink will be preferable if you are going to be involved in a high-intensity workout. I'm Brendan Kazel, and here's a health tip of the week.
I'm Tori Shee,
And I'm Abby Wright.
with this week's Things to Do. There are many things to be doing around Cape Cod as the weather gets warmer these next few weeks. There are many different museums around Cape Cod to visit. There's the Cape Cod Museum of Natural History in Brewster, which has many exhibits on whales, sharks, indigenous birds, and much more. Also, in Mashpee, there's a Cape Cod Children's Museum with many activities and exhibits for young kids. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturdays, noon to 5. If you're interested in birds, there's a Know Your Birds Inside and Out talk at the Mass Audubon Wellfleet Bay Wildlife Sanctuary from 11 to 12:30, Saturday, April 7th. For young kids, there's a Lego Club, Saturdays 11 to noon and Wednesdays from 4 to 5 at the Hyannis Public Library for ages 5 and up. Tuesday, April 11th, there's a social event for dogs and their owners at the Cape Cod Beer Company in Hyannis from 4 to 6 p.m. On Thursday, April 13th, there's an author talk with Peter Trull at the Brewster Ladies Library at 7 p.m. Finally, for the nature enthusiasts out there are many different nature trails to walk through, such as Nickerson State Park, Fort Hill, and Cape Cod Museum of Natural History are just a few places to walk around. Now over to Abby with some movies to watch.
Here are some new movies that you and your family could go see this week. First is Beauty and the Beast, a recreation of the classic Disney love story between a young French woman and a seemingly terrifying monster. It's a story of not judging a book by its cover and is enchanting for the whole family. The film is rated PG and runs 2 hours and 19 minutes. Next is the Power Rangers movie, another recreation of a popular children's TV show. It runs 2 hours and 4 minutes and is rated PG-13. It follows 5 ordinary teens who discover that when their world is on the verge of being destroyed by aliens, they are the only ones who can step up and save the planet. Finally, Ghost in the Shell is rated PG-13 and runs 2 hours. This movie follows a human who has been cybernetically enhanced to become a soldier, stopping the world's most dangerous criminals. When she discovers that the people who created her have actually stolen her old life, she will stop at nothing to punish them. I'm Abby Wright.
And I'm Tori Shee.
And this has been this week's Things to Do.
Hi, I'm Anthony Lizzie with this week's special report. In this week's special report, we'll be on the 2017 prom on Monday, May 10th at the Hyannis Convention Center. This year's theme will be the 1980s. In order to go to prom, you must go to a mandatory meeting on May 10th. This will cover drug and alcohol abuse and the dangers that surround prom season. And also, there will be a mandatory contract that you have to sign in order to buy prom tickets. This year's cost for prom tickets is $50 for students and $70 for guests. Now let's take a trip around campus to see what other students are planning for this year's prom.
So Jake, what are your plans for prom this year?
Well, I'm going to take my girlfriend and then I'm going to rent a tuxedo and it's going to be a great time.
Who's your girlfriend? You want to name her or not?
Hannah Johnson.
Oh, very nice. And is there any certain color tuxedo you're going for? You going for the white look, the regular traditional black?
I think I'll just go for the black look.
All right.
Yeah, not sure yet though.
All right, thank you very much.
No problem.
So Lane, what are your plans for prom this year?
I will be attending. I'm pretty excited.
That's nice. You going with friends or you going on a date?
I'm taking my girlfriend who goes to Wake Forest.
Oh, where's that?
It's in North Carolina.
Oh, is she coming up like by plane?
Yeah.
When does she get here?
Yeah, she'll be out of school by then. So.
Oh, lucky dogs. What do you think about tuxedo? What color are you going for? You going for the white tuxedo, the black one?
I think I'm gonna go with the navy tuxedo. I went black last year, but
change it up.
Navy, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem, Anthony.
Hi, I'm Timothy Polero.
I'm Charlie Campbell.
And we're going to start off with some trends from this year's prom. So for the ladies, some of the trends are off-the-shoulder bell sleeves and ruffles. Another favorite are two-piece dresses, often a crop top and a skirt option. Bold prints and florals are also very popular. And finally, we are hearing that shorter dresses and high-low dresses are more popular than full-length gowns, and we all know that those are probably easier to dance in. Now for the guys, getting dressed for prom should be fun. Classic is timeless, and our experts are telling us to avoid shiny and colored fabric that might look cheap. Instead, think power and elegance. With that said, go for the classic black tuxedo and the white tuxedo shirt, and if in doubt, check with your parents since they have all been to the prom and they might know what's best.
That's very true. All right, and now I'm going to talk about fashion tips for the warmer weather in the springtime. So for girls during the spring, you're more likely to be comfortable wearing lighter fabrics such as linen or cotton and pairing your outfits with flat sneakers in bright pastel colors. And for guys, shorts are back in style in this warm weather, so break out the khakis. Pretty soon you'll be able to put away the boots and break out the flip-flops.
I'm Tim Polero.
I'm Charlie Campbell. This has been your fashion tip of the week.
And we hope to see you stepping out in style.
Hi, I'm Tori Shee with this week's High Five Student of the Week. Today we're here with Corinne Monger, a junior at Nauset Regional High School, the future president of the Best Buddies Club, and the #2 and captain on the varsity's girls golf team. Now Corinne, how did you get involved with Best Buddies?
Well, my brother has special needs, and he was involved in Best Buddies when he went to Nauset, and just seeing like how happy the club made him really just inspired me to join myself.
And how long have you been a member of Best Buddies for?
Since freshman year.
And you're juniors, so 3 years now?
Yeah.
And what kind of things will you do as the president of Best Buddies?
Something I'm really excited about is in July, me and whoever I choose to be my vice president will travel to Indiana State University for a leadership conference with all the other presidents and officers of the Best Buddies Club around the nation. So I'm really excited about that. And basically we just plan like events and like fundraisers for the club.
Nice. Now moving on to golf. How long have you been doing golf for?
Since freshman year, so 3 years.
And what are some of your favorite courses that you've played at?
Oh, this is a tough one. Well, you were with me. We went to California and we played Torrey Pines, which is really cool because it's one of the ones that the pros play on. So that was definitely my favorite, but there are a lot of nice ones on the Cape too. Just for home.
And do you prefer like short game or long game?
Definitely long game. Yeah, it's easier, more fun to do.
Yeah. Okay, now talking a little bit about college. Do you plan on playing golf or continuing Best Buddies in college?
A lot of colleges don't have Best Buddies chapters. I'm hoping that the one I end up going to does, because I would love to continue that, but I am planning on continuing golf in college.
And do you have any ideas of where you would like to go or what you would like to do?
I'm gonna go pre-med. I don't know like specifically where, but I definitely want to be in the southern part of the country. So I'm gonna go down there and look. We'll see.
Nice. All right, well thank you for your time and good luck with the rest of the golf season. I'm Tori Shee and that was this week's High Five Student of the Week.
Hi, I'm Anthony McCulloch-Howard here with this week's Nauset News Talent Search, where today we'll be talking to Max Dexter, a freshman drama student who will be a participant in the school's spring production of High School Musical. Now Max, what role will you be playing in the production?
I will be playing James. I'm one of the drama students.
Okay. And is this the first production you've been a part of here?
Here I was in Rent, and I'm currently doing Anonymous with my class.
Oh, nice. And how long have you been interested in theater?
I've been doing theater since I was 5.
Oh, wow. Long time. And so this is a musical. What's the difference between, like, preparing for a musical and another kind of production?
Well, I don't actually have a speaking part, but I have a singing part. So I'd say it's easier to remember music, to put it with a tune.
Okay. And will you be doing any singing in this performance tomorrow?
Yes, I have one solo.
Okay. All right, nice. Just a little demonstration of your singing?
Okay. It's hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always there beside me when I was alone with no one to hold. Yeah, you were always there beside me.
Well, that was a wonderful performance, and I'll be sure to check out the full musical this spring in Nauset. I'm Anthony Howard, and that wraps up this week's Nauset News Talent Search.
Hello, I'm Jack Gower, and welcome to your Political Spotlight. As I've said before, these are busy political times, so let's get right to it. The big news story this week is what's going on Capitol Hill, which is the Supreme Court showdown between Democrats and Republicans over Associate Justice nominee Neil Gorsuch. Democrats have enough votes to filibuster, but at the moment, 41. However, Gorsuch is still very likely to be confirmed. Largely in part of the nuclear option, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is willing to invoke if Democrats don't come around and vote yes for a candidate who has received a well-qualified ranking from the American Bar Association. Additionally, this week, Republicans are still recovering from their failed health care bill, which was pulled from the House floor on March 24th after it failed to gain sufficient support to pass it. Despite setback, President Trump still promises to repeal and replace Obamacare, and this is evident by his meeting with Republican Senator Rand Paul, who was strongly against the House bill. In these crazy times, make sure your voice is heard, Republican or Democrat, as your voice is what makes politics matter. I'm Jack Gower. Thank you for watching, and this has been your Political Spotlight.
Hi, I'm Lily Murrow with your Student Council update. Recently, the Nauset Student Council put on Faculty Friday. The Student Council members put out a spread of breakfast items and coffee for the teachers to enjoy, which has been an ongoing event throughout the school year. It takes the time to show our appreciation for the Nauset staff. It was a great event that got all the Nauset teachers and students together before the start of the school day. About 60 Nauset teachers attended the event, along with the devoted Student Council staff who did setup, cleanup, and food preparation. Another recent event that many Nauset Student Council members attended was the CMAS, or Southeastern Massachusetts Student Council Conference. Nauset is one of the only schools on Cape who is a member of the Massachusetts Association of Student Councils and attends conferences like these. This is a notable achievement which we are all very proud of. At the meeting, we elected new officers who will run our region. We also discussed ways to get new members involved and ways to make our council more successful. Overall, it was a great conference and lots of new ideas were taken back to improve our Nauset Council. We are now working and planning to create a calendar that we would like to accomplish in our council for the next year as the school year comes to a close. This has been Lily Merle with the Student Council Update. Thanks for watching and have a good week.
Hi, I'm Callan Perry, here with the extra report. Today we went to the fashion design class to see what the students are making for their upcoming fashion show, May 24th at 6:30 p.m. Now we will be going to the classroom and so you can see the footage.
So, hi, I'm Sabrina Kane. This is the Nauset Honors Fashion Design class, and right now we're working on a children's wear project, and this is mine. We're going to be making a piece for a child and then a matching piece for us to wear with them on the runway for the Nauset Fine Arts Fashion Show, May 24th at 6 p.m.
Hi, my name is Sashika Moody and I'm currently working on a baby and a mom suit. And what I was going for was like a tropical island theme, so I chose the Hawaiian fabric print. And so I'm working on a dress right now, like a matching suit. So I'm wearing a Hawaiian dress and then the baby's gonna be wearing like a white suit or maybe like a floral print thingy. So yeah, and like also it's for the fashion show that's gonna be held in May at 6:30 p.m. and you guys should come out.
I'm here because there's ice cream. No, it's Free Cone Day, and Judy, who owns Ben & Jerry's here in Northeastham, is an old pal of mine, and I volunteer and help her out, plus I get out of work early to do this. So that's good.
I got coffee buzz. It's very good.
I got the new flavor, Frozen Flakes.
You're supposed to explain what that is. I don't know.
Say what you got. Got chocolate ice cream.
I got the classic chocolate.
Brownie.
Hi, so I'm here with, what's your name? And Sebastian. Are you guys happy to be here on Free Cone Day?
Yes. Yes.
What flavor did you get?
I forget.
I forget. Looks like sorbet or something. What did you get?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough? Yum. Thank you.